Hey guys, Nathyn Brendan Masters. I tried to get this out earlier. This was supposed to be a 3-video day, but apparently not. And this is coming out really late, so I had to decide whether to get this out really late or early in the morning. So I just went ahead and tried to get it out tonight. So you'll probably be seeing this just before 12 midnight our time here in Chicago. So what we're doing, r/glitchintheMatrix, and right now you're looking at the last part of page 3, Victor Locke, Demon Hunter, Demon Noir, issue 2. So this is the last page of that. I actually had this page as part of my Yandere Dev video that I uploaded earlier, and I didn't know it. And I looked at that video and I'm like, why is this file so big? But I didn't think to go and actually look and go, oh, wait a minute, now I see why. But before we jump into these stories, guys, Hexcraft Mechanics Ultimate Control is a 56-page urban fantasy action book drawn and written by me. And I'd like for you guys to back it. It's a great book, a lot of fun. We have 4 backers, and I'm trying to get a lot more to make this thing happen. So Hexcraft Mechanics issue 2, it's on Indiegogo. You've seen some of the art drawn right here on this channel and some of the live streams and things. And in fact, I've revisited some of the artwork and used it in some of the recent videos just so people can get a refresher on what that stuff looks like. So Hexcraft Mechanics Ultimate Control, it's on Indiegogo right now. Check it out. Link is in the description. Alright guys, let's jump into it. r/glitchintheMatrix. And at some point I want to do r/paranormal. We haven't done r/paranormal in a while. So I want to jump back into that as well. But we're going to jump into this tonight. First story is uploaded by user LafayetteLaurents. Tree repeatedly comes back after being chopped down. Okay, this sounds interesting. I live in the forest, a remote area, and my house is very old, so it has no heating system other than a furnace. So I go out into the forest every month or so and chop myself some wood. I have this one area, a short walk away from my house on my property, where I get most of my wood from. Mostly because the trees in that area are perfect. Not too thick, but still tall and large in volume. This one really tall pine tree was perfect. It was tall, skinny, only had needles on the top part, and had as many branches as the surrounding trees. So a few hours later, it falls, and I bring it back home. About a month later, we had already used up most of the tree. It's to be expected. It's during the frigid Finnish winter. I come out to the same spot I usually go and scope out a good tree. But I saw in the exact same spot the same tree. It had to be the same tree. It was nestled between the same trees and in the same spot. And there were still axe marks from the stump next to it from when I set my axe on it. I was extremely confused, but picked that tree anyway, because it was still perfect. I bring it home. About 3 months later, I have to go back and scope out another tree. It was back. Same place and everything. I chopped it down, but told myself that next time I would choose a different tree. Next time I came back in late April, spring was starting and we were out of wood. I got chills this time as I was heading toward the spot. This time, when I got there, it was gone. I had left the stump, but that was gone. A little exploring with the shovel, and I find that the roots were gone too. Since then, I hesitate to go get wood. It was so strange that it would magically appear for a while, then magically disappear in a few months. It freaked me out, and I try going to different places for my trees now. Rarely do I go back. Last time I saw 2 wolves, so it's likely best I stay away from that spot for a while. Yeah, everything about that story says you should stay away from that spot for a while. I think the wolves were a sign like, nah, bro, you're done here. You're done with this. All right, guys. Now this one is kind of along the lines of the stuff that we normally get, and it's going to be one of those unsettling ones. This is posted by user TigglyWiggly44. Has something ever appeared in your home that you know was never there before? So like we kind of know, where this is going. I'm laying in bed in the pitch black on my phone, and for some reason the master bedroom entryway caught my attention. And I look over and see a dark rectangular figure above the entryway. So I turn on the light and see there's a vent that's above the entryway. And this really shouldn't be a big deal, but we are considering remodeling our master bedroom, which involves changing the entryway. So I recently spent hours analyzing this bathroom and entryway, and because of the layout, I'm trying to figure out where the entryway should be. So I quickly try and pull up photos of the bathroom from when we purchased it last year. And the vent is in the pictures. But my drawings of the potential remodel, which includes the ceiling, it's not there. And this is not a small vent. This thing is noticeable. Has anyone experienced this? Now I'm going to read two responses that are kind of interesting. The first one is from the Sad Guru. Once I found an earring perfectly placed on the center at the top of my pillow. My room was locked and nobody owns it. I placed it on my inverter and a few days later it disappeared. I've commented about it on a few posts. The next comment is from Billacam. I think we actually had a story from him if I remember correctly. Somehow handmade drawings seem to a large extent resistant to glitches and Mandela effects. This often applies also to tattoos. As for me, last summer, I woke up in a hotel room with new elements, birdhouses, that clearly were already quite old, despite the fact that they weren't there the day before. Old like clearly having been there for a while, not taken out from a basement this morning and hanged on an otherwise clean wall. That's kind of a Mandela effect when you think about it. You know, you have the thing that you've seen before. You know, you have your wall and you've seen it all this time, and one day you just kind of look at it and you're like, wait a minute, where's that vent come from? You know, we had something like that a few stories ago. We had the attic that disappeared. You know, where like you got the space where you can climb into the attic and it just disappears. Yeah. So a little bit of that happening in this story. Our final one, the universe sends me answers whenever I have a question in mind. So this sounds kind of trippy. So this is posted by user the final episode. Okay, so this is something that happens to me all the time. Whenever I think of a question, I get its answer within a very short period of time. This happens for very random and unimportant questions like, I wonder what that 2006 Hilary Duff movie was called. I forgot. And boom, a few hours later, I randomly see it on the internet, or just a few days ago, I was wondering about something regarding music theory. I'm an electric guitar player, but then I was too lazy to search it. One day later, I see an article about the very specific topic on a completely irrelevant platform. Or sometimes I think of specific questions like, I wonder what university my childhood friend went to. And a few hours later, out of the blue, my mother shows me a pic of my friend and her family from Facebook and tells me all about it. These examples are only a few of them. This happens to me all the time, and I'm finally at a point where I don't even Google things anymore. I just know the answer will come to me somehow. I've been telling this to my friends for years, and they also can't explain it. Not sure if this belongs to the subreddit, but I just want to share. So, yeah, I wish that would happen with lottery numbers. You should try that one day. Just see if it works, if he gets that answer. But I am finishing up page 4, Victor Locke Demon Hunter, Demon Noir, issue 2. So this is still fight scene between Victor and Dorian Gray. Actually, this is page 3. Page 4 is coming. I think I'll do r/paranormal, and I'll show off the stuff from page 4 because page 4 is actually done. But there is another piece of video from this page because I see the wall is not inked and his Dorian Gray's jacket isn't shaded. So there has to be another piece of video for this. So I'm going to check and find that piece of video, and I'll do that tomorrow in r/paranormal, and then we'll jump into page 4. So that's the way we'll do that. You guys take it easy. Don't forget Hexcraft Mechanics. Link is in the description. I still haven't done the sleep compilation, so that is coming. For those who don't know, that's all these stories that I've read. I'm going to put them together, and it'll be like a Glitch in the Matrix paranormal sleep thing for those who like to listen to these and kind of drift off to sleep. So I'll get that together as soon as possible. And if you're into video games, check out some of those Yandere Dev videos. I think you'll find those interesting. But check you next time, guys. Hasta.
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. It's so